Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Bless you here, and welcome to this mini reading where we're going to be taking a look at whether you should stay or whether you should go. So this could be about a romantic situationship, this could be about work, this could be about a place where you're living. Whatever decision you're faced with right now in this reading, I'm going to take a look at the outcome if you stay and at the outcome if you go. So there's going to be just the one option today. If you guys are watching this reading, it means that you are meant to hear the message within it. So think about your situation as I'm shuffling the cards. Say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you connect to the energies of the reading a little bit better. And ask yourself whether you should go or whether you should stay. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. What's going to be the outcome if you guys stay? And what energies are going to be associated with you going, you leaving? All right, so if you stay, you're hiding yourself away from love, you're hiding yourself away from your true choice, from the true decision. If you stay, it feels like you're going to wonder, what if? What if I would have gone? What if there was something better? What if? There's a lot of what if. It's like you're hiding away from your truest desire, from making the choice based on what your heart truly wants. Let's get more information. If you stay, you know what they're telling me? They keep telling me that you're going to always wonder. You're going to always wonder if you stay. You'll always be thinking, what if I had the courage? What if I had listened to my heart? Because this decision to stay, it feels like you're hiding away. It feels like you're hiding away from something more. And for a lot of you, you're asking about a particular person. They keep saying you can do more. Whether it's a person, whether it's when it comes to your finances. And they're telling me that if you stay, there's an indication that it's like your fear will win. You won't be able to fully realize yourself. You won't be able to fully experience something that you can. Because we have like these negative cards that are holding you back. And by the way, my darlings, this might be a little bit harsh, but I'd rather, harsh truth than sugarcoat anything. It feels like the person, if you're asking about the person, they're not completely honest with you. Maybe you're in a triangle, in a love triangle, and you're wondering whether they will choose you. And it doesn't look like it. Not over here anyways. If you're asking, whether you're going to be able to build something with this particular person, it doesn't feel like it. The same goes about Job. The same goes about living somewhere else. They keep indicating that there's something better for you. But it's the fear that's holding you back. It's almost like if you stay, it's like you're stealing away from yourself, stealing away opportunities for a bigger love, for a better relationship, for a better career, for you to have a much more comfortable life. Keep telling me if you stay, it's always going to be playing on your mind. And like this energy of anxiety, this energy of not knowing, this energy of not feeling well, it's also going to stay. It's like you won't be able to get peace over here. This is what the cards are saying. Sooner or later, it will catch up with you. Let's take a look at what's going to happen if you go. A major change, a major transformation, an ending to something. Yeah, some of you don't want to go because you're afraid you might challenge something that was your motto, that was your idea. You're afraid that somebody might be harsh over here. You're afraid that you might not be able to get all the documents. You might not be able to get the support. But if you go, they're showing me an end to something. This is a very strong phoenix energy, regeneration, rebirth, walking away from the learning, from the lessons that were passed on to you, but they weren't necessarily right for you. Here, it's like you're challenging yourself, you're challenging your old way of thinking, your old way of being. You're going into the unknown. And let me see if it's going to pay off. If you go. Yeah. You will get the support over here. You will get the support over here. You will be in this energy of making a decision, making a choice, but with the energy of the chariot. This is talking about winning. This talks about succeeding. This talks about victory. This talks about surprising yourself. This talks about making something new, creating a different version of yourself, creating a different version of your own universe over here. You're going to be able to find the stability. Yes, you will still be thinking like, who am I? Did I make the right decision? Was it the right thing? But it is going to lead you, towards an end to a particular cycle in your life. And by the way, you guys have a very strong imagination. Whoever is watching this video, you think that you might not be able to deal with certain difficulties, but you do. You have a very strong imagination. You have a very interesting way of thinking. And here it's like they're telling me you are going to learn to think outside the box. And you're going to experience new things over here. Your way of thinking changes if you go, and it leads you to victory because it helps you find the right mix for you, especially for you. And for wands, this is the energy of celebration. This is the energy of communication. This is when we find our stability. And it's overcoming your fears. I feel a lot of you guys, you're asking about whether you should move abroad, whether you should relocate, whether you should expand, whether you should try something for yourself, whether you should try dating internationally. And here they're telling me yes, because the energy with the Three of Wands, it has a lot to do with expansion. And it has a lot to do with passion. So whether it's a relationship, whether it's your career, whether it's pursuing your lifelong dream of, I don't know, becoming an actress, a composer, a musician, and a businessman or businesswoman, building something for yourself, like building a home in a place where you really want to live. Here they keep saying that you're going to be able to do it. Because here you're going to be able to take action. Instead of wondering what if, instead of holding yourself back, instead of putting yourself in a gilded cage where you might feel a little bit safe, but always wondering what could have happened. Here you're taking action, you're living life, you're experiencing things. And a lot of you, like I said, you find your stardom, you find your star, you find your true north. Hope, rejuvenation, an energy of magic making its way back into your life. And this is if you go. You know what, guys? I'm going to pull out a couple of cards over here as advice for your situation. So now that you know what happens if you stay, what happens if you go, I want to see if the cards have any more advice for you that you need to hear in this particular moment, that you need to know. Yeah, look at this. Okay, guys, you absolutely love it. But when this card, the garden and the gate, when it comes to in reverse, it talks about seeing what's outside the gate. It talks about being familiar with the garden, and it talks about having the courage to leave to see what else is out there. What's behind that hill, hidden by that cloud, hidden by that fog? Are you going to be able to make it? Will you have enough resources? The garden is safe, but again, it's a gated community. For a lot of you, it's about gates. It's about certain limitations. And when it comes out in reverse, this talks about being able to take that leap of faith, to believe in yourself, to go, to believe that the universe has got your back, to believe that you don't have to settle for a difficult situationship, for a job that you don't like. Maybe it pays well, but you don't like it. It doesn't fulfill you. To staying in a place that seems to be okay, but something within you keeps calling you. Don't worry about people being envious. Don't worry about people being envious. Don't people about people worry about people being jealous. And they keep saying your anxiety, and again we have like this barred windows. Your anxiety keeps holding you back. And here we have this energy of anxiety. A lot of you will find somebody so loving over here. A person who will never make you second guess them, second guess yourself, second guess your choice. A lot of you guys have a fear of love, fear of commitment, fear of relationships. A lot of you have it. You might not realize that you have it, but you do. And they're saying it's this anxiety of maybe better sticking with what you have than going into the unknown. But here the cards are indicating something completely different. Of course, the decision is always up to you. Nobody is going to kick you out of the garden and the gate. It has to be your decision, and that's why this video has found you, so that you can make an informed decision, and so that you can see whether the energy of this reading resonates with you or not. And if it does, this is your sign. This is an indication that, you can find your freedom, you can find your stardom, and oh my God, travel. This is what they keep saying: travel, go, journey, time to go, time to pack your bags, boo. Time to do this. Time not to be afraid. A lot of you guys, if you're single or if you're in a situationship, you might be meeting somebody new while you're traveling or at this new place, or once you're making the transition. Absolutely love it. All right, let's see what else comes through as advice. It feels like where you are right now, it's not the best place for you to grow. You've outgrown this place. You've outgrown the people. You've outgrown what, like you've learned all the lessons that you had to learn. And now there's like stagnant growth, and people can't resonate with your thinking. People can't resonate with your thinking, and you're feeling all tied up. I mean, look at how they just keep repeating the same thing over and over. And they're saying that maybe the reason why you haven't left or you haven't moved on is because people that are surrounding you are telling you that you won't be able to do it, you won't be able to succeed. Because when we're talking about the solar plexus chakra, this is all about our confidence within ourselves. And if we need a bit of a push and we're surrounded by people who drag us down, then that leaves us all tied up. And you have your blossoming abundance once you go out into the world. You have your blossoming abundance once you go out into the world. This is a card of marketing. This is a card of sales. This is a card of being able to do more, to make more, to work more. And not work harder, but work smarter. So, my darlings, I hope that reading gave you the answer that you were after, whether you should stay or whether you should go. But here we are. Like I said, the decision is always up to you. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading and it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And if you're up for a personal read, send me an email. The email's in the description box below. Don't forget about Patreon with more exclusive content, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. Always grateful for your thanks, even more grateful for your super thanks. So, yeah. All right, guys, take care now. Bye.